Mr. Alimasi, welcome again to Africa 54.
Thank you, Esther.
Give us a sense of, the symbolism of today in Congo, given there have been two very major events happening in your native country.
Well, today seems like what we call the culmination of a long period of mourning. As Anastasie pointed out, in the African culture, after the death of a person, until you bury them, you're still in mourning. So for 62 years, for 61 years, the Congolese people, and especially the family, didn't have that sense of closure. Now, with that sense of closure comes questions. 62 years of independence, what does that mean for the Congo? Patrice Lumumba is known for having said in August of 1960, I believe that was the first Pan-African meeting in Kinshasa, that political independence that is not accompanied by economic and social development means nothing, makes no sense. And I think that today, it's his words actually make an exclamation point to what Congolese are feeling. They are asking themselves, where are we? Why are we still in the situation, in the social conditions that we live in? But at the same time, there's that big question you talked about in the first segment about the M23. Curiously enough, we are at the point where we know that 11 days after independence, there was the secession of Katanga by Moise Tshombe. And, surprise, surprise, here we are celebrating independence and bemoaning the escalation of troubles in the East by the M23. Here that back then it was Belgium that was supporting the, the rebels, the secessionists. Today, it's Rwanda. Many people put the West behind it. So, to me, it's just like the situation has come full circle.
If you would put in one sentence, what should the younger people be told about Patrice Lumumba?
The young people in the Congo at this point actually, and really allow me to come and make a parenthesis. Many people think that today's ceremony could have been preceded by all these 8 days, reflections on what Lumumba was on national TV, on the radio, etc. And so for people today, many of them actually, they bemoan Lumumba, but they don't really know exactly what he stood for. They combat, the struggle that was his.
Ntal, thank you very much for your insight. Ntal Alimasi is a governance and anti-corruption specialist and a native of the DRC.